Well, before we get started, we have to look back at some of the exciting things that happened this year. I have to warn you, these aren't your typical milestones, but you know the drill. We're going to go really fast, so pay attention. Let's start with our new Teeter babies. This year we welcomed Benjamin Allison, Travis Meridian, and the lovely Josephine Mount. And while they're not babies anymore, these talented Teeter kids take after their talented Teeter parents. Tatiana's daughter, Katarina, is a musician, an artist, and a model. And to top it off, she's really, really nice too. These beautiful photos were taken by Rick Schoenwald's son, who's done work for American Ambulance and Disney. As they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Two more Teeter parents took their fearless hearts to the streets this year when their teenagers got their driver's licenses. Jen's son, Austin, and Danon's family has two new drivers and a high school grad. Moving on to personal milestones, Aaron Sanchez and family purchased their first new home and will be moving to Clovis in November. Congratulations! And now, Teeter staff that got caught in the act. On August 2nd at approximately 7 p.m., Armando was caught trying to butter himself with the help of Andrew. These guys are busted for unscheduled after-hours Revit training. On Friday, March 25th at approximately 12:45 p.m., Christy was caught helping Tony, Steve, and Arnaldo study for their ARE exams. She's busted for voluntary ARE study assistance. Unfortunately, not all perpetrators are caught doing something good. Some are caught just doing things that are plain weird. At a Teeter event on an unknown date, Scott Tunnell was busted for unsportsmanlike conduct and uncoordinated dance moves. On multiple days after 5 p.m., Mike Boone was caught setting his feet free and being a little bit too happy about it. He's busted for scantily clad feet. We've all heard about 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but what about 6 degrees of stew? Did you know that stew is the glue that binds us all together? A long, long time ago, before about half of our staff was even born, Stu and Lyle had classes together at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. A little while later, Stu and Dana worked together at Octagon Associates. Stu has a wife named Jan, who was Clayton's 7th grade English teacher. In May of this year, Stu officiated the wedding of his stepson Ethan and his wife Rachel, who happens to be one of Robbie's friends from high school. Given enough time, I think that we can all find that outside of Teeter, we're all somehow related to Stu. When you spend as much time together as we do here at Teeter, I guess you sort of start to look like each other too. When it comes to twins, we have all kinds. First off, confused twins who wore the wrong uniform to work. And more confused twins who coordinated their Target outfits from head to toe. We had Hot Mama twins and Team twins. Those twins that wear their sunglasses indoors and are like too cool to talk to you. And last but not least, injured twins who are sad and slow, but at least they have each other. Where were we? Oh yeah, this year, Arnaldo introduced us to the world of virtual reality. Even John Alley's got on board. Allison literally fell in love with the boy next door, and when they get married this year in October, they will have 6 daughters between them. Yikes! I think it's awesome when our Teeter talent takes itself out of our office and into the community. This year, Ellen was accepted into Leadership Fresno's 33rd class. It is one of the Fresno Chamber of Commerce's most prominent programs. Good job, Ellen! And now, an inside look at the secret lives of your teeter partners. Despite sitting in meetings all day long, they're athletic. They take selfies. They make life. And take life. They have a softer side. Who knew? And you can always count on them to take our bees to the next level. Well, sometimes there just isn't a good segue, so let's just jump right into the next topic, epic teeter battles. Arthropod Battle 1, Teeter versus the Crab. This battle took place at the annual East Fresno Rotary Chipino Dinner, where over 20 teeter staff came out to support a great organization and a longtime volunteer and member, Rick Schoenwald. I encourage every one of you to support our local community organizations, especially when it includes eating and drinking. Arthropod Battle 2, Teeter versus the Flea. Well, it's obvious who's winning this battle, but the problem will be taken care of soon, and in the meantime, Maria said you can expense your anti-itch cream. On behalf of the Teeter Partners, I want to thank each and every one of you for having a fearless heart, sticking with us, and working hard so we could be here to celebrate together today. Now, let's go enjoy the moment.